Hello YouTube, welcome to my video. I'm going to be explaining to you why the Joker is such a pop cultural icon. The Joker is one of the most recognizable characters of pop culture, with hundreds of comic book appearances, several video games, and a dozen of TV and movie appearances, making him one of the most famous fictional characters of all time. In some iterations of Joker's origin, he has a mysterious upbringing. A common belief in Alan Moore's The Killing Joke is that he fell into some chemicals after hearing his wife died after he tried to commit some crimes. It is unclear whether or not this is true, since Joker could not remember his own past, which makes his origins a bit ambiguous.
Sometimes I remember it one way, sometimes another. If I'm going to have a past, I prefer it to be multiple choice.
This makes Joker more of an interesting character, since it doesn't matter about where you came from, it's about what you do that matters. The Joker embraces meaningless and violence, and nothing is right or wrong. A quote from philosopher Jean-Paul states, "I do not nor can recourse to any value. I have to realize the meaning of the world and of my essence." In other words, we are responsible for our own meanings. The Joker is someone who embraces the better part of himself, whether that be robbing banks, poisoning people, or trying to copyright fish. The Joker makes people want to be a better version of themselves, and will the dark, cruel world stand in your way, and you yourself may have to be crueler to achieve your dreams. The Joker's popularity does seem to stem from our deepest desires. It represents the person we want to be. Joker's persona is someone who is defined as to all things free, the person holding us back to a person we want to be. We would never commit a robbery, just like we would never copy the Joker and murder anyone. With Joker, it's the identification responding to open freedom with no restraints. One thing Joker has taught us is not to go down when you're beaten. In comics and TV, Joker has failed many times again and goes to jail, but he always escapes and brings something bigger to the table next time, which is almost a metaphor what we all have to go through. No matter how many times you lose, you can always come up with something bigger next time. It also shows in the 2019 film Joker. Arthur Fleck is being beat down on a train. He discovers who he is or who he can be. When he's attacked in public, instead of cowering and taking it, a force within him decides to fight back. In the Killing Joke comic, he quotes, "All it takes is one bad day to reduce the sanest man alive to lunacy." Which means all it takes is one failure to try to make you go down to the bottom. But now, you have to climb out of the bottom, and you have a weapon and knowledge to get to the top. If there's a voice in your head telling you that this is the way to get to the top, and another one saying no, because this is wrong, just keep doing what you always do, the Joker is probably one of those voices in your head. And he's probably telling you the wrong things to get what you desire. Joker's presence makes him memorable because of all of his appearances in the media. Joker can work in comic books, video games, and especially TV and movies. Much like Batman, he's a symbol and an agent of chaos, thus where his cult following comes to. Batman can inspire the same way Joker can in most forms, but one of the great things that makes Joker so great is that everything he says is quotable and memorable. All these quotes last a lifetime with the perfect fictional character. Thousands of people have been dressing up and cosplaying as a Joker for decades, because his look is iconic with different variations to keep up with the clown persona. The Joker is anything but anticlimactic. He's exciting to read about and watch. His appearances have mostly high ratings. The Joker is not someone to copy his action but look into with his philosophy. If you're not the biggest, you have to be the smartest. If you are alone, then make yourself memorable. If you're at the bottom, you have to fight your way to the top and let no one stop you. The Joker is not a real person, but you are. His philosophy is derived from desire and what we all want out of our life. If the Joker cannot win the battle, he might as well win the war, which is what we all try to do. My earliest memory of seeing Joker is Batman the Animated Series on Cartoon Network. This cartoony Joker made me drawn to this character. This animated Joker is voiced famously by Mark Hamill, which made me want to do an impression of him. His inflections, mannerisms, and performances always made me excited to see what the clown up has his purple sleeve. One of my favorite Joker performances is the Arkham game trilogy, where you play as Batman and try to fight against Joker and his influence on the game. This game makes it feel like what it can be like to try to fight Joker's reign on society. In the game, you try to fight Joker's henchmen and try to topple his maniacal genius. You'll see Joker mocking Batman trying to arrest him, as Joker thinks 3 steps ahead of him. In the third game, Joker is dead, but Batman's mind is planted with chemicals, making him hallucinate Joker, as Joker's essence slowly takes over Batman, which is what he does best, as Batman always thinks about Joker and all his crimes. It's shallow to say to Joker is just insane. His ideals spread to anyone who wants to listen. A high number of people need identification, and Joker sees himself as an influential character. In comics and cartoons, Joker has a poisonous gas that when breathed in makes you laugh until you die with a smile. Almost metaphorically as to what Joker wants is his ultimate goal, to make people see the way things he does. Joker makes you believe that you're your own boss and you can follow your own rules, and not everyone needs to idolize a single person, not even himself. Lin Chi states, if you meet the Buddha on the road, kill him. The real Buddha is inside us all. This applies to the Joker as well if you take his philosophy and you don't need him anymore, but you'll remember his lessons forever. Back to the Joker movie, it's implied that the main character is not technically the Joker himself, but his influence is what sparked a revolution. They started protesting and making people wear clown outfits, is what sparked this imagery and what inspired each other. The Joker has been around since his comic book debut in 1940, where he's been in hundreds of comics but not a lot of live action films. The reason why is because he's such a complex character to write for. The Joker has a tendency to steal a show and make him the best part to watch, so he shouldn't be anticlimactic. He must be enjoyable to watch in any medium. One thing to keep in mind when putting Joker in the film is to make him look like a clown and have him be antagonistic, and he must laugh. The Joker can twist and destroy any concept we have. If you're afraid of doing something because of your own concept of morality, you will be held back on your true potential and your dreams of becoming who you are. In the Dark Knight movie, the Joker's main process is to make everyone see that themselves are holding them back. Not Batman, the mob, or the law. It's their own mindset on what they believe is stopping them. This even happens to Batman. The Joker wants him to break his no-killing rule on criminal to show him that this way will not work forever. If Batman tried doing the same thing over and over and over again, it would lead to insanity, and inevitably, a criminal that's even worse than Batman could ever think of. Joker wishes for Batman to play on his level, that his mindset is the right mindset. If Batman wants a better city, he has to stop criminals permanently by killing them, and showing him that he and the Joker are the same. No one should stop themselves from achieving their dreams, and you can't let someone else's mindset define what you are. Hope you enjoyed the video on why the Joker is such a pop cultural icon. Now I'm going to write in the comments why he's such a horrible character, and why no one should follow him, and why I like Batman better. Alright, hell, you listen to me for 7 minutes. I'm not going to stop you from posting your opinions in the comments, and please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for more videos coming soon.
How'd you like it?